Why should we legalize gay marriage? Same-sex marriage is just about as humane as opposite-sex marriage. A heterosexual person can marry as many times as they want, but a homosexual person can't even get married once? Is this truly fair? As of July 2013, gay marriage has been legalized in 14 states. 6 states alone have legalized gay marriage in 2013.
In 2012 alone, lawmakers, judges, and voters in 16 states, as well as federal judges and Congress, decided whether to allow or ban various levels of marriage equality.
Homosexual couples are going to be together whether they can marry or not, so we might as well give them the right to marry. Proponents argue that same-sex couples should have access to the same marriage benefits as enjoyed by heterosexual couples. Gay marriages can bring financial gain to state and local governments. Revenue from gay marriage comes from marriage license, higher income taxes, and decreases in costs for state benefit programs. Gay marriage would also make it easier for same-sex couples to adopt, providing stable homes for children who would otherwise be left in foster care. Prohibiting gay marriage is unconstitutional and discrimination.
Research shows that couples who marry, gay or straight, want to express their commitment to each other and to their family and friends. Same-sex couples want to marry to create a firm personal and legal foundation for their own lives and security for their current and future children.
Opponents argue that altering the traditional definition of marriage as between a man and a woman will further weaken and threaten the institution. Gay marriage may lead to more children being raised in same-sex households, which is not a stable environment because children supposedly need a father and a mother. Some also say that marriage is a privilege, not a right. Some people don't know that in order to visit someone being hospitalized, you have to have legal authority, be blood related, or a spouse to see them. This has led to many more debates about legalizing gay marriage around the U.S.
For 5 years, Bill Flanagan and Robert Daniel lived like a married couple. However, because of the law in their home state of California, they were unable to legally wed. Despite this obstacle, they did everything they could to achieve the same legal status as heterosexual couples. One day, on a trip to Washington, D.C., Robert had a health emergency. He was rushed to the hospital and into the intensive care unit. After following the ambulance all the way there, Bill immediately asked to talk to Robert's doctors to see what he and his partner would be up against. The hospital told him that he couldn't see Robert or talk to the doctors. The reason they gave was that Bill wasn't part of Robert's family. Even with legal documentation, which they always carried with them in case of emergency, the hospital didn't change its stance. Bill was not allowed to talk to the physicians about Robert's condition or consult with them at all. Until Robert's sister and mother arrived the next morning, Bill was not even able to see Robert. Robert died a few days later. Even though Bill and Robert had been together for 5 years and had proof to back it up, their basic rights were denied. Because of this injustice, Bill was unable to spend the last few hours of Robert's conscious life with him. I believe that the legalization of gay marriage should be a concern for all people in our society.
There has also been another argument on how marriage is a religious right between one man and one woman. Some people claim that parents of the same sex will not be able to raise children as well as heterosexual couples. But is this true? Nearly 40% of children are unplanned. For a gay couple to have a child, it takes a lot of planning, which is proof the child is truly wanted.
Thank you for the opportunity to talk to you about the issue of gay marriage and how it affects my life. I was born in Reno, Nevada, 18 years ago. And guess who was there? My mom, Pamela Roberts, and Gretchen Miller. My loving parents. And who was there to watch me take my first step? Pamela Roberts and Gretchen Miller. And who can I talk to when I need anything? My 2 loving parents. And who will be there to see me walk across the stage next month and receive my honors diploma? My 2 gay, loving parents who have been together for 22 years.
we're going to hear plenty of testimony about how damaging having gay parents is on kids. But in my 19 years, not once have I ever been confronted by an individual who realized independently that I was raised by a gay couple. And you know why? Because the sexual orientation of my parents has had zero effect on the content of my character.
This is why we should legalize gay marriage. By doing this, we are bringing more equality to the world.
As of September 27, 2013, 14 countries have legalized gay marriage.
Marriage is a human right that should be allowed to anyone regardless their sexuality.